get some rest.
My friend, how are you? How was your journey? You look well, very well indeed.
I received your letter last week. It's been a long, long time, my friend. You sounded upset. What is this mental disorder you wrote about?
It is a part of the curse of the Ushers, a nervous condition, an acuteness of the senses. I can only stand the faintest of sounds, perhaps a light violin, the lightest of scents. Flowers are too strong, and the dimmest of light, as you can see.
Yes. Was that a doctor that just left?
He does nothing. I will die. I will die in this folly, and not otherwise. Oh, the events that will operate on my soul. Mind you, I have no fear of death, except in a terror. I fear when death arrives, I will abandon reason in the struggle with fear.
You're overwrought.
This fear has its origins within this house, with Madeline. Madeline, my last relative on earth. She is close at hand. Did you see her wasted state? How she doesn't see us? It is also the disease of the Ushers. Catalepsy.
Catalepsy?
The pallor of the lips, the lustrous eyes, the cold rigidity of the body, all the appearance of death.
Catalepsy is in your family?
Over the centuries that we've been in this house, some of the Ushers who have been thought dead awakened out of their stupor to find themselves buried prematurely. When we had them exhumed, we found their fingernails ripped out of their hands from clawing at the casket lid, bones broken from trying to force open the lid.
Can't you do something?
Nothing helps.
What about Madeline?
She's borne up against it, but I fear she's soon to take her final bed.
And the doctor?
He can't help her.
Has he bled her?
Yes. Yes. He can't help her. In the greenest of our valleys, by good angels tenanted, once a fair and stately place, radiant palace reared its head. But evil things in robes of sorrow assailed the monarch's high estate. Ah, let us mourn, for never morrow shall dawn upon him desolate. While, like a rapid ghastly river, through the pale door, a hideous throng rush out forever, and laugh, but smile no more. You see, my friend, that there is sentience in all things, in all vegetation, and in the very stones of these walls.
Perhaps you read too much.
No, you can see it, in the very way of their arrangement, in the fungi that covers them, in the decayed trees in the yard. There's intelligence in the rank sedges, which for centuries has molded the destiny of the House of Usher.
Perhaps you should.
The house is dying.
Roderick.
The Lady Madeline is no more.
You mean she's
Gone.
dead?
Perhaps. It is my intention to preserve her corpse in the family vault for a fortnight, just to be sure. It is because of the unusual nature of her malady that we must keep her this way.
The catalepsy.
Maybe it's this house. Maybe it's this land. I do not wish to enter her into the family burial ground, remote and ex-posted as it is, where the curious cannot be kept out.
Yes.
You will help me in this.
Of course.
There. Put her up against that wall.
The air is stifling. I can hardly breathe.
Place her up here. Carefully. Carefully.
Usher, we cannot do this. We have to do an autopsy. Write out a death certificate. She needs to be buried in the family plot.
In good time, Doctor, in good time. In a fortnight. We will take her to the family plot. But for now, I wish to see my sister one last time.
Your sister?
Madeline is my twin sister.
In all this time I've known you, I never knew she was your twin. She was just Madeline. I didn't know.
Yes, my friend, she is. She was my identical twin sister. She is thought to suffer from catalepsy, and now I must confirm it. For if she has it, then I have it too.
If she does have it, she will wake up in her coffin.
Yes, Doctor.
We must embalm her.
Yes.
No. And now I must have one last look. So young. Do you see the family resemblance?
Yes, so young.
So many hours.
My friend, you need to rest.
Rest? Rest? I haven't slept for the last 4 days.
A fourth night now? I know I've been uneasy in my sleep, but you, 4 days. You are not well. You've got to consider your health.
How can I sleep when I know what is happening?
That?
You hear it?
That is the tree branches blowing against the house.
It's Madeline.
I'm getting the doctor for you.
No doctor on earth can help me.
Perhaps if you read, it'll help you.
We shall read.
"7 days, Usher.
I know.
Been having some trouble sleeping myself. I keep hearing you pacing all night.
I'll never sleep. Madeline won't allow it.
I wasn't hearing ghosts and I wasn't hearing Madeline. I was hearing you.
You haven't seen her? Stay, you'll see her.
Stop! These aren't apparitions. They're just electrical phenomena. Close that window. It's cold. You are not in good health.
You hear it?
Here, one of your favorite books. I shall read, and you shall listen, and the storm shall pass. Ethelred, feeling the rain on his shoulders and fearing the rising tempest, approached the castle doors and ripped them open with a noise that reverberated throughout the forest. Ethelred was amazed to find a dragon, scaly and prodigious and of fiery tongue, which sat in guard of the palace gold. And Ethelred raised his mace and struck the head of the dragon, which shrieked so horridly and harshly that he had to hold his ears as he watched the death throes. Now the champion, having escaped the terrible fury of the dragon, approached the shields of the castle wall.
You don't hear it?
It's the storm. Calm yourself, my friend. It's the wind and the storm.
You don't hear it. I hear it. I've heard it long, many minutes, many hours, many days. I've heard it, but I dared not speak. Oh, pity me. We put her in the tomb alive. Said I not that my senses were acute? I tell you, I heard her feeble movements in the coffin days ago, but I dared not speak. And now, Ethelred, the breaking of the door, the death cry of the dragon, the clang of the shield, say it rather as the rending of her coffin, her dying shrieks, the grating of the hinges of the vault.
No, please.
Where shall I fly? Will she not be here soon? Is she not going to upbraid me for my haste?
Please.
Madman! Sit! Madman! I tell you, she stands behind that door!
I think she is dead, Roderick.